Hello everybody, Darren here, and welcome back to episode 4 of my DUNE Spice Wars campaign as House Atreides. Now, in the last episode, we were thrust into open conflict with the smugglers as they sent raiding parties against our northern borders, forcing us to defend ourselves. The economy has taken a little bit of a minor hit as a recent Landsraad vote has sapped our water production, so we're going to try and get the economy stabilized and then continue with our planned expansion. So at the moment, we're losing money, we're losing manpower, we're in a water deficit. And we can see there, that's causing us extra supply drain for our troops, and also a negative 50% manpower production, but also, crucially, unrest and even rebellion may take place in your villages because of it. So I was having a look around at how can we solve this situation temporarily, or, while this vote is ongoing, essentially. And we turned off the water at Tabdalis, the Siege, where we were trading for 28 gold. That's also another part of the reason why we're losing money. We used to be making plus 28 from them, but we took our water back. And I noticed that Tuor, if we expand this settlement, there's actually a wind strength 5 here. So this would be perfect to get 15 water if we set up a water building, but we've only got 300 plascrete. It costs 300 to expand, and then we have to build a building. So we'll expand, and then what I'm going to do is maybe talk to the Fremen. Or would Harkonnen be better?
What do you want?
I'll talk with the Fremen. I like them just a little bit better. And we'll offer them up intel. They seem to be valuing that, so we'll give them, 70, and then just look for 130-ish plascrete, something like that. Hopefully they take that deal. That's the time play. Yes, okay, cool. So that means now we can just build a wind trap, 3 water for every level of wind in the region. Boom. So that'll be 15. So that should sort out the water deficit. That's going to fix the manpower problem. Now the money problem will be fixed once this harvester goes back out there, and then we can put the 50 manpower crew onto it, get production back up and running. That's going to get converted at the 2.8 chom exchange rate, and our income should come back up. Long-term, income might be a bit more of an issue, but we are planning on taking this region at Hargah to get the Solari from the rare elements here. So hopefully that catches everyone up on what's going on. And just to reiterate, that is a recent Landsraad vote causing 30% water upkeep for everyone, not just me. And we lost that vote by 3, just by 3 votes. So, it was a close one. I don't know why you'd want that, but I suppose if other people feel like they can deal with it, and they know I can't deal with it, it works out pretty well for them, right? So, oh yeah, just to mention as well, thanks for so many comments on the previous episode. It's kind of unbelievable. People were saying like, oh, the engagement's going to be through the roof, which I guess so, but on a third part of a Let's Play, I don't really think it matters that much. I should have done it for the first episode. It would have been crazy good for that. But I appreciate it. I wasn't doing it for engagement, truly. I'm just doing it to, I don't know how else to do a giveaway on a YouTube video, really, other than just say, hey, comment. We've got another key to give away. For this one, this will be the last one. Another DUNE Spice Wars key to give away. And this time, just write in the comments, fear is the mind killer. So I'll pin a top comment with that written, so you can just copy and paste it if you want. And I'll just be choosing someone at random. And you can write other things on the comment if you want. It's just so I know that you're even aware of what's going on. You made it this far into the episode. Although I'm sure some people probably just like look at the comments and go, oh, screw it. I'll write the same thing anyway. But yeah, it was crazy. Normally I have episodes that get like, 50, maybe 60 comments, which is always, totally fine. And it was like 500 on the other one. So it's nice to see so many people are actually there watching. You see the numbers like 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever, 10,000 views, and it's like, that's cool, but you only ever hear from 50 people, so it doesn't feel like those numbers really mean much. But when you actually see like everyone kind of activate and just to to get a key, obviously say something, it's like, oh wow, that's quite cool that people are paying attention. And it's obvious people are, because every now and then something really small happens on screen and people comment about it. It's like, wow, you're really focused more than me sometimes. All right, anyway, so we'll have a little zoom out. Here's the situation. We're bordering up against the smugglers. There's one region left that we want to grab. That's going to cost us 238 authority. We're currently at 89, making 7 per day. And we might be able to scout around. If I could ever find authority out in the world again, that's obviously a perfect way to just get a kind of a kickstart with that, or jump start in a way. Yeah, I don't see it. don't think so anyway. There's a lot of money out there though, but I'm saving some of these. The reason I don't just go get them with my ornithopters, I mean, it's great if we want to get that money later, but we can also use our agents just to investigate things, and then we get in an advancement of technology. So that's why I'm doing them. I'm trying to do as many as we can all the time. We can't click it right now because we're actually doing one already, and it doesn't cost anything to do that. It's just passive, so long as you have agents on Arrakis, and the more you have, the faster they go. So that's really good as well, right? It doesn't cost anything, so you might as well just save them around the map. And I don't think the AI take the same ones you do. I don't think so. I'm guessing in multiplayer, maybe that will be a bit more of a contended thing or a contested thing. But the AI, you see them fly out, they look at things, and then they kind of move off. So maybe they get it, and it's still left for you. I don't really know how it works, but I've never seen them take anything from me like that. Alright, let's let time play anyway. I'm moving some troops up here. I've done some movement just to get things, get the ball rolling in between episodes. So we can see our troops moving around a little bit there. And our harvesters are ready to go again, so let's deploy. And this should get that spice rate back up big time. And it should be fine for gold. Construction was just completed here. We just built our missile battery. So if we have a look at that, this battery covers there, this battery covers here, and this one covers here. So this is such a defensive area. It's going to be great. And we can just see, look at them. They're constantly ferrying over troops to try and hinder us. Now, we did just go into a manpower deficit as well. 100% negative to health regeneration. Crap. I probably shouldn't have rushed to do that. As soon as we get the water back, though, once that building is done, that's going to be okay. But that might be a little rough until this thing is done here. Let's just keep an eye on what they're doing. They're just stacking up at the border right now. It's not too bad. We can always drop ourselves some... Oh, I don't have it. Ooh, a ceasefire would stop an attack, actually. We've got that saved up. But also, the supply cache thing would be great, too. Do we have that one? Supply drop. Yeah, let's start getting that. Just to give us regeneration and supply if we ever need it. A raid is being detected. A raid is coming in up here. That's not good. But again, our missile defenses should help. Let's just move to about here. And we should be able to defend that no problemo. Don't want them attacking at the same time. That'd be very unfortunate indeed. Now, if you're ever wondering where are these coming from, these are essentially just coming from the sieges that we can't see. And they periodically raid unless you're trading them water and you build up an alliance, and then they'll leave you alone. Money's way back up though now, so let's start stockpiling some spice again. Although the exchange rate is just really, really good. We do have that Landsrad. Oh no, we don't. We actually don't even have the benefit anymore of getting the extra... The extra exchange rate. Oh, alright. I thought we did. We had that before, I guess, but not now. Not since we got hit with the water. It's still an amazingly good rate. High Landsrad standing is giving us an extra 10% with it, but it just feels like... Anything over 2, honestly, is worth exchanging, I feel like. But yeah, we'll bump it back up a bit. We have a lot of gold, so we're okay. Just stockpile a little bit to make sure we can pay our next spice tax. Alright. The missile batteries are firing. Just gonna keep these guys back a bit. Don't want them running forward like this all the time. Alright, now they can go. Just keep them on the bedrock, you know? Now, while they're there, we also have our Warden, our new unit. I thought it'd be nice to just read some of the blurbs about these, you know, kind of immerse ourselves just a little bit more. The Wardens are the Atreides elite section, equipped with heavy-duty armors, shields, and swords. They're ready to give their lives to defend their allies. Bulwark. Nearby ally units gain 2 armor. So let's get them up there. Big defensive unit. Now let's just have a look. Resource deficit, that's fine. We'll fix that. We will fix that. Combat ongoing. Village under siege. Unrest. So here we go. Negative 20% local production. Oh my god, that's a cascading effect, isn't it, to have unrest? Some of your villages suffer from unrest, limiting their production. You need more water to avoid unrest, and eventually rebellion. That's a real cascading effect, because this is the place that produces water. Now, we could stop that by... Like, our units take water, right? So we could decommission some units, and that would help, I guess. We can't get rid of towns. I'm not going to be doing that. That'd be crazy. Yeah, hope they're seeing what... Well, actually, we're not going to heal, so if they come in and attack us, it's going to be a bit rough. Points of interest investigated. Extra spice. 96. Alright, good. Now, they've just done an operation against us. A poison the reserves operation has been started against you. We don't know who did it though. We didn't find that out, but I think it's pretty obvious who was probably behind it. So yeah, let's just get these guys better in a better position. I've got another unit coming up as well.
Yes, sir.
Come on, guys. I need that water finished. Oh, you are kidding me. No, I thought it was done already. I would have freaked out. There it is there. Boom. All right, that's fixed water. That's fixed manpower. The deficits are gone. The units are healing. We're on 0.2 manpower. Easy. Nailed it. All right, trade request coming in from the smugglers as they're about to attack. They're using military pressure against us. They're saying, we'll give you intel, but we need some influence. And we're saying, you know, if you don't do this, allows the use of threats to extort resources at the expense of your relation. Oh, I'm a bit confused by that then. I thought that actually meant something else when I've used it before. They're going to give me this. They'll send me. Does that mean I can use it against them? Military pressure? Or are they using it? They're saying that they're going to attack, right? I don't know. Either way, I'm not going to go with it. They're attacking me already. So screw them. Because the reason I'm confused, just so I can show you, is, yeah, so allows the use of threats to extort resources at the expense of your relation. So we're at negative 100. So, okay, so I could have taken that on, and then I can use that military pressure to get certain things out of them. Alright, I didn't realize that. I thought it was more like the threat of attack, you know. That's okay. I still wouldn't have wanted to do the deal. It's not a big deal.
Awaiting command.
Now, I noticed that our units still aren't healing. Oh, because of the poisoned reserves. Of course, the operation is still in effect. But our defenses are firing like big time now. So let me just check. Hostile units near territory. That's fine. Construction has been completed at the water. Point of interest investigated. Resolved. Let's do that again. Let's just find another thing we can get some tech from. This one. Combat ongoing and combat ongoing. And that's just up here, right? Yeah. Just want to make sure we don't have sandworms attacking our harvesters or something. When we build up some manpower as well, we want to be getting garrisons here, of course, as well.
Yes, sir.
These dudes are awesome with their shields, the Wardens. Just pulling back until we are ready to commit to the attack. This is a big attack from them. Looks like they're backing off, though. They know what's good for them. Look at the missiles we have. This has worked out really well. We have our heavy weapon squad. We've got a little bit of everything up here, too. Yeah, that's right. Get the hell out of here. Let's see if we can target that last unit. Alright, redeploying this. I think it should be okay to go back out there. Alright, good job, guys. Good job. Well defended, I think. I'm happy. We've turned it round. Wasn't looking too good there for a few moments, but now it's okay. And while we're here and we've got some crashed ornithopters around us, I reckon let's just go grab them, power them back on, and then we can kind of scout around the map a bit quicker. There's still some... yeah, there's still some places that we could scout around the back of Harkonnen's territory. The Fremen are pillaging out here. It's not very nice to do to their brethren. Really need to fix the manpower situation, though. So manpower is a crucial priority. We have the plasticrete to start building. So let me just have a look around where we could be building. So again, just towns like this would actually be quite nice. And these ones border Mimtar, which gives a bonus to everything around it. So yeah, let's expand here. 300. Manpower production +4. And we'll leave it at that for now. And then maybe this one. And then we're also still getting the building in Arakeen. 30% authority production. 10% hegemony gains. Or hegemony gains. Gain a portion of your hegemony as Solari. So we should make a little bit more money then as well. This is also ready to go. Maybe we'll just get manpower up here. Don't know if that's crazy. So we also have a modifier on our units here, don't we? We have the 20% power. So this is really awesome, right? This settlement has the 20%, the military base giving 20% power to ally military units in the region and its neighbors. So this town and this town are being affected by that, and also this one, and then soon to be this one when we go out and grab it. So I really feel like I've done a good job identifying this as such a great defensive area. It's playing exactly... I'm actually surprised the AI is actually even bothering to attack. Maybe they'll back off now. Because I've seen them in other campaigns I've done where... Like, you saw them back off once they realize we can't win this. But sometimes they'll change where they're planning on even attacking when they realize it's just not going to happen. And you'd think with the sphere of influence of 3 missile batteries, maybe they'd consider it. But maybe they don't consider that. I don't know. Anyway, let's resolve this. Get that free ornithopter. It's temporary though, but we'll just turn it on auto recon. Let it do its thing.
Ready.
Sun sets on Arrakis. All right, so we have the. No, we still don't have enough plascrete. So I might make a trade. We've got too much gold, not enough plascrete again. So let's talk with Leet Kynes. Too much money. What about Harkonnen? He doesn't have much money at all. He still doesn't really value it that much. So.
How can I?
But what can you do? So yeah, let's just ask for... I'd like to get 500 plascrete, please. And I'll trade with you. Yeah, that's not a bad deal. 650, you know, a little generous. Even when that bar is positive, they can still give you... They still can, you know, refuse you. And I don't want to just min-max it. So it's fine to give a little bit of extra stuff. Right, well that allows us to then add a building slot here. Get more manpower. And that should just see us set for a while so that we can... Get the various crews back up and running. Get various militia back on the towns. I think things will be alright then. And also build a building here. Recruitment office, the airfield. Again, we have an airfield up here, so we can always bring troops up here should we need to. Extra water in this region. Wind strength 3. Yeah, it's not that good, but I reckon we should do it just to have a little bit of excess. I'd like to get trading with the Siege again if we can. What's the time pressure on Hargah? 238. We have 150 authority at the moment. Unassigned agent. Now, if we go into Arrakis, infiltration further... Oh, we got a Ben Gesserit. A Ben Gesserit. The agent produces 100% more infiltration, so they act as like 2 agents, effectively. And they produce 20% more of every resource but infiltration. Now, did I lose one of my agents? No. Okay. I thought I did for a sec. Guess not. Yeah, so let's put Amina in here. That's going to be authority production +1, intel production +1, Arrakis infiltration production doubled. So this might go up another level even above that. I don't know if that's possible. If not, what you could do then is go... Valander could go down here. And this will still move up to level 3. I don't know if it goes up to level 4. I don't know if there'd be a reason for that. Because there are traits that give you things based on infiltration level. All of the missions, though, only ever go up to 2 or 3. So I don't even know if it's possible to go to 4. But in theory, if you had like 3 Ben Gesserit, you could go to level 6, right? And you could... But in theory, I don't know if there's a reason for that, though. Scouting it out. I'm not liking this movement that's going on up here. We have to kind of contest that, I think. So let's move up there with them.
We're listening. Awaiting command.
Any manpower we get, we'll put on crews. Don't want them taking this town. And I don't want them pillaging it either, because in not that long, we'll want to take it for ourselves.
Heavy weapon at your service.
Yeah, they're making a play for it, though. What do they got? A scavenger and 2 wreckers. Is there anything else I'm horrifyingly missing? We're paying our imperial tax on time, so that's fine. Stockpiling... actually, stockpiling probably arguably a little too much. Harvesters are all working. One of them isn't crewed. Ornithopters are out on auto explore. Units are all good. We've got some units on the south of our territories. We have our various operations ready to go. I think we have our bases covered, and we're building in our base. We just got this, which has given us the 100 max influence potential. So now we can store up to 600 rather than just 500, I assume. Does it say? Yep, 600. Cool. Nice. All right, yep, working. Everything's working flawlessly. After our mini setback at the end of the last episode.
Here to deal with the heavy stuff.
All right, this is a bigger attack than it looks. I'm just worried about... This is a prime candidate for a sandworm to kind of interrupt this.
Yes, sir. With honor. Keep them grouped. Charge.
Atreides. Let's
I like that we're effectively defending the neutral factions here. Keeping an eye out for sandworms. Yeah, so that's going to be a problem. So we'll just have to run up there. I'm going to pull these guys back. Is that a bad idea? I don't know. Can they make it across to the bedrock in time, or should they just go this way? That's my debate. I mean, it just sounded off the alert now, so I'm going to risk it. We're going to run forward.
On duty.
Yes, sir.
Okay, they made it. They made it. No problem. Whoa. Get back in there.
It's the right move.
Hopefully they get caught by it. That'd be awesome. Come on, guys. It should go. Come on, Sandworm. Let's do this.
Halt here. It's the right move. It's the right
Ah, that's BS, man, how they made it through there. Right, so can we take this town? We actually can't. They've just been devastated. That sucks, man. They haven't actually been... Well, it's not that bad. They didn't get the pillage, so it doesn't really matter, but I can't take it either. Not that I have the authority anyway.
At your
Let's just wait here, though, for a few minutes, and then we'll move. Might give them a supply drop. Should I do that? They'll heal.
At your command.
I suppose there's not really much... Yeah, I think they need it because they're losing supply, and I have to run across the desert. So let's just give them a supply drop. That's going to bring all the little orange bars back up, give them back their supply, and let them heal.
What do you need?
And then when they're just... I'm certain that they can cross back, we can cross back. Because you never know. This little worm could be lurking around there. So, get elected to one positive resolution, or build 2 new statecraft buildings. A bright politician has come to your attention. Maybe there's a mutual gain somewhere.
At your service, sir.
Alrighty. Nothing else we can really build for a while. Money's falling down. Ah, the exchange rate is much worse now, so we can kind of balance this back. Money will get a lot worse, though, while that's happening. So what's the biggest costs? The research centers that we have, the recruitment offices cost -68, and that gives us manpower. So the manpower is costing us quite a bit. Okay. Yeah, we really need this region to get that plus 30 Solari. Now, while we have the extra money, or sorry, while we have the extra water, we can trade for the extra money here. And that should at least stymie those costs for a little while. Money's never really been an issue in any of my campaigns. It's kind of interesting that we're suffering it here. We can also get another crew member on this. I'll probably save up my manpower to do that, and that will give us a better, slightly better exchange rate. Well, the exchange rate doesn't change, but it means we're putting more into it, you know? We're exchanging more.
My Duke.
Alright, let's fall back. Time to run back home. Job well done, boys. Didn't let them pillage it. And we're gaining hegemony all the time we kill these units. The smugglers are 1,000 points behind us now. They were actually a little further behind us, so they're catching up. Harkonnen just reached 5,000 hegemony. Landsraad vote. So let's have a look. 30% Plascrete upkeep for a certain faction. Let's do that. Let's try to make the smugglers suffer that. Imperial propaganda, 30% authority production. I'd like that as well. And unit power for everybody being reduced. So we've got... Yeah, let's... I'm going to spread my votes between these two pretty evenly, and we'll just let the other one see what happens. On the unit power. I don't mind. If unit power gets reduced, so what? Like, we've got good armor. If anything, it benefits us the most. How much do I have? Oh, wow. I have more than I really thought at the moment. So there, 190 on each one of these. At least for now. We can add more as time goes on, if I remember. Yeah, I'm not liking that money bleed, but again, I'm not really too sure what I could do about it. You can only build the Solari buildings in places with rare elements. Every place with rare elements I've built. So, not sure how else I'd get any more money. This place is making 5. We have a lot of places making, 3, because of the, just the traits that we happen to have. We have a lot of places with the merchants trait, or on the modifier on the actual region. So that's helping a lot. So really, it's just a big focus on this thing, you know. If we take this and then we get that, that's another 30. And we're squeezing more out of all these places with the maintenance centers. So everything we build here, we are reducing its upkeep too, and everything it borders. So I feel like I've done a good job there, but I guess just maybe with the units and things like that, it's just a bit much. Could also go down the economy chain, maybe to get a little bit more money out of things. What are we currently researching? We're about to get Countermeasures, which is going to give us another agent. And we've got 2 agents on Solari production. So we actually get 10 Solari just out of being on Chome. Yeah, a little bit of a resource problem, I guess. Let's have a look around as well. I'd love to go for the... Harkonnen has actually gotten the Polar Sync. So he would have just gotten a boost. Yeah, he's up to 6,000 hegemony now. That's probably what passed him over the edge of 5,000 a while ago.
Awaiting orders.
Got a unit there. Cool. It's gone kind of quiet now. They're going to be licking their wounds from that previous battle. Now, with the extra plascrete, basically what we're going to be doing is just putting down more buildings that can yield us more resources, right? So, let's do another one here. Fuel cell. Fuel isn't needed to set up a new settlement, is it? Don't think so. Refineries, airfields, and ornithopters. Okay. The more hegemony we make, more of that turns into gold, or some of that turns into gold. So that's also something that we could do to get more money. I'm honestly thinking just get more plascrete so we can expand even faster. What you want? Fremen are offering some money. I'm gonna say no. We've already put this down. I want this down for my votes. Three days to go. Just gotta keep an eye on that bar. And do I have anything queued up here? So we just got Countermeasures. We've already progressed some different techs a little bit. So Countermeasures gives us another 100% recruitment speed. Detect units with the camouflage from 50% further. And you have 5 max agents. Plus 5 max agents. So we can have 15 in total. So, unlocks the Non-Aggression Pact Treaty. You can assign 1 or more agents to Landsraad Infiltration, and agents assigned on opposing factions produce 2 Solari each. Oh, interesting. Political stance. 10% of the votes you assign on resolutions that do not pass are refunded as influence. Oh, that's good. 10 Solari production per active treaty. That's really difficult. I don't really know how you get your treaties with people, to be honest. Minor houses deliver a dump box near your base every 20 days. I don't know what that is. A dump box? You can assign 1 more agent to Chome Infiltration. Yeah, that actually seems not like such a bad idea. Anything that reduces the upkeep of things. More power inside your own territory. Again, more defensive. New homeland. 14 days to research that. Solari production per other faction with a relationship over 80. Like I said, I just don't see how we're going to get a relationship to go positive at all unless we're just constantly feeding someone resources. 20 Solari production per controlled special region. That would be awesome. Let's work towards that. So yeah, we'll get this. That's not going to do too much for us immediately, but it's going to open up energy markets and then field work. 50% received resources when trading with sieges. So that's still good because we're getting like 30 gold already from one of them, so it's going to be another 15 on top of that. So again, it'll help our gold, our little bit of a gold issue that we're having right now. And then once we get this building, we should be set for gold for quite a while. So yeah, can we go for it now? Actually, 238. We're going to have to wait for this timer. So when this timer is at about, it's winding around. So when it's at about 10 o'clock, let's say, we can run forward, and then by the time we get there, we should be able to take it, kill the 4 garrison there, and hopefully secure the town. But in the meantime, we should put another crew member on a harvester, and any excess manpower we're going to use for a little defensive militia. So heavy militia here, 200 gold, 15 manpower. And we'll get the same here. There's 3 here, 0 here, and 0 here.
We're focused.
And just while we're here, I like to just spread these out. I think it helps. I don't know. I have a theory. I don't know if this is true. I have a theory it helps with stopping rebellions, though, if you do that.
We are ready, as you command.
Ready. Taking position.
Like it keeps unrest down. Because you always seem to have them in towns where there is no military presence. So that's why I've gotten a unit there, a unit here. Just try to spread them out. No harm in it, really. At least you cover your bases, quite literally that way. The siege has become friendly. Excellent. So we can put an agent in here and get 4 knowledge in return. I think it's worth it. So, who would we want to take off something? Yeah, she's pretty good. Maybe not the Zandri. He produces 20% more intel for us. Influence global production. It's not bad, actually. She's the same. Yeah, I'll go with Zandri then. So we'll just say unassign. And then pop you in there. So we have 16 production knowledge right now, which means 12 days remaining on this. So when we slot him in here, this should get it. Yeah, there we go. Updated to 21, which means 9 days remaining. So we shaved 2 days off. And we're in good relations. Now, if you ever get into an alliance like this, as far as I know, you can turn off sending them water, but keep the alliance going. So once you've got that modifier, the Fremen scientists, or whatever the modifier is for the particular siege you're dealing with, you don't have to send them the water anymore. But of course, you'll lose the whatever the immediate benefit is. And then with this next technology that we're getting, we're going to get 15 extra gold out of that 30. So that's going to be nice. I wonder, does that also apply to... It does say resources, so I doubt it applies to the modifier thing. Vote's going to end in 1 day. Let's just put even more on this. So 200 on the Plascrete to go on the smugglers. I want the smugglers to feel the pain of 30% extra upkeep, and I want us to feel the benefit of 30% extra authority. And I suppose, I don't know if there's any harm in it. I'll just switch that to decline. Okay. Alrighty, cool. Looking good. Just for those who don't know, I play my own music from the game. So sometimes when the actual game music comes on, you hear 2 tracks at the same time. In case you're wondering why that's happening. It's because the game goes quiet for like very, very long periods. So I'm like, I have the soundtrack, so I'll just play it when I can. We found another siege. So if we had 10 water, we could trade with them in order to get spice, just 4 extra spice. We currently make 90 spice, so 4 isn't really that much, but their modifier means that Warden units cost 1 less command point. So our Warden units, how much do they cost? 5, is it? Let's just check here. Yes, they cost 5, so they only cost 4. So, you know, you might be able to squeeze in 1 extra unit with that kind of thing active. It's not terribly useful, I don't think, but it could be good in a certain situation. Communication.
Let's get to business.
My activities have little to do with affinity. I usually deal with everyone, no matter how despicable, but I can sacrifice business if it can keep you away from me. Well, stop attacking me. How about that? Alright, we've almost got the time on the clock ready to go to push up to Hargah. So, Imperial propaganda... Oh, sorry, the Landsrad passed. Let's have a look. Excellent. So, the smugglers are feeling the wrath of the Plascrete upkeep, and we're feeling the benefits of authority. We can have a look at the votes. We won the vote by 50 votes in total. They were actually trying to vote us to have that, and so were the Fremen. So that's kind of interesting seeing that. So F you to the smugglers. And then on this one, we pretty easily cleared the vote on that. If anything, we put way too much down, but we couldn't have known that. And then this one also passed. So yeah, so military power is going to be a negative 30%. So that's not good for everyone, really, but it's probably not so bad for us because we actually have the most armor. As a faction. Alrighty. So, what else could we be doing? We're saving up a good amount of Plascrete. I guess we could just always be continuously building. Money is coming to the positive now, which is great, even though we haven't gotten our extra gold up there yet. It looks like a raid is coming in. No doubt that's going to be coming for me. So we'll fight off that raid and then we'll push north to take back whatever we need to. Espionage-wise, I'm just going to get another supply drop because we might need it again, pushing this far out. So just get in preparation for that. So, we have a new resolution passed. We did that. We're not building 2 statecraft buildings. Gain a new agent with a political mastermind trait. Actually, you know what? We should build 2 statecraft buildings. That's a good one to have. And an extra agent would be really beneficial, I think. So let me just have a look at where we can build. looking for 3 slot towns, and then we can see what we can get statecraft buildings in. Always getting more science is good. Let's do that. More knowledge. A lot more upkeep though, but we can handle it. And then we'll expand another one. Should be able to do it in time. We've got 10 days to get expansion and another building. So I'll just expand here, knowing that I'm going to be doing it. So the raid is coming in. So I'll just tell you guys just to fall back just a little bit to here. Bring them up, bring them to here. Alright, the first shot has been fired. Sandworm detected. Isn't it? The game totally knows what it's doing, doesn't it? It's like, oh, you're in combat. Tries to distract you like the moment you get attacked. Oh, there's another siege detected. We can get 1 extra knowledge if we trade 10 water. Look at the amount of water we have now. God damn. What's the benefit here? 20% manpower production. Interesting. Yeah, I'm happy to trade for this. Let's get that extra knowledge. Build up relations. And there's no harm in just trading this now to get the extra spice. If we have a water shortage, we'll just turn that off. Not a big deal. I'm not locked into it, so I don't know why you wouldn't do it. Alright, we're in. As people mentioned, you should just focus fire units more often, I guess, so I always spread them out. I don't know why. I think it's just because I think it looks cooler, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Just make sure I'm not missing anything. Is the harvester, is the area kind of clear? Seems like it is. They can go back up. Alright, easy. Let's just heal, and then we're going to run straight up north to go to Harga. In fact, we can go now. It seems like they're basically healed. The benefits of reputation. That's why we're getting gold. 10% Solari production because we passed a resolution. I keep forgetting about that. We should always make sure we've passed at least one of our own. We win one of the votes we want, right? Because that's how we get benefits of reputation. I think? Or is it just a passive? It does say here, Landstrat approval generates support of House Atreides, but I could be mistaken. Sorry if I am, but I'm pretty sure that passing an active resolution for us means that we gain 10%, and I think that's our hegemony benefit, isn't it? Yeah, while under the effect of a positive resolution, gain 10%. There it is. Okay, cool. It just doesn't name it, so I was just a bit confused by the naming. You know, benefits of reputation. I'm assuming that's what it is. So, can we build this? Yes, we can. So that's 2 statecraft buildings. Once that's done, we should be able to then get an extra agent. Have another agent now. Pop him back down here.
At your service, sir.
Got quite a lot now, actually. So once we take this town, 238, maybe we can then start passively trying to get this region. Peacefully even. 171. Okay. It's actually just been devastated as well. So let's just see. Yeah, we're getting a little armor benefit from the Wardens being in there. It's good to see. I was gonna say it was a close one. I knew I left it too long. Damn it. Oh shit. That's way worse. Let's move this. Oh, I lost another unit. God damn. Oh well. It happens. We've got good manpower actually. At least we can get the harvester back up and running when it gets redeployed. These guys have nothing left to do, actually, it seems. Ooh, authority benefit. We need 500 gold. We'll get Landstrat standing and influence if we get a because there's a crashed spaceship here. A forgotten Imperial spaceship that crashed on Arrakis years ago. Oh wow, I don't think I've seen that before. Or we could get a 5-day boost on 3 different technologies. Expansion, statecraft, and statecraft. I wonder, is it a 5-day boost on one of them, or a 5-day boost on a random in each discipline? That's pretty damn good, but Landstrat standing is pretty good. I'm going to go with the tech, though, because Landstrat will go up eventually anyway. Let's see what else we can go fetch. There's gold there, so yeah, I'll tell this one to go there. And this one can just wait here to grab that one. Off they go. Alright, we've just grabbed that. Sandworm's still out there as well. Let's get some heavy militia. Oh, actually, I need the gold. I'll have to wait. Another... Yeah. Damn, man. Feels bad when you look over right when they die. Feels bad.
Yes, sir.
I'll need to keep at least 2 units out here, I think, and build up the militia here big time. Because it's going to be harder to defend than this little area down here. Well, we've gotten it now, so let's go with the Solari that we've been begging for a while. And let's start getting again, need the money. Actually, can't do that just yet.
All clear. On the move.
Alright, that extra money is great. Now we can come back and get this. Oh yeah, we don't need an ornithopter for that. Sweet. Alright, cool. Looking good. Just got ourselves more authority, which means we can peacefully annex this place. 181. 50 influence, 5 water. So we're going to grab that. This area also makes more plascrete and has a unique special region. 500 hegemony here. We've also gotten this done, so we get an extra agent. And this is done as well. So put the crew back on. It's 100 population. Redeploy. Not too long where we were, you know, without it. Not that long out of action, I guess. So an unassigned agent, again, could go on to Arrakis for even more authority production if we wanted. That'll help speed that up. Or we can start gathering stuff about the others and learning about them. But I'm happy to just keep doing this. Or counterintelligence, which actually gives us more command points and gives us the ability to capture other agents when they do operations against us. Again, just for now, more authority is always what I'm looking for as we expand the final little areas that we want to get to. There's still a couple out here I'd like to get to if we could. But other than that, we could just kind of build tall if we wanted to. Maybe do raids against their spice. Things of that nature. Looks like they're gearing up down here again.
What do you need? On our way.
On duty. We are on the move.
It's going to leave 1 unit there, bring everyone else back. We're getting our garrisons built up. We're going to need more money for that, and we're going to need a little bit more manpower. Although manpower's coming in nicely. Sandworm detected. Oh yeah, these sieges have already been detected. Get rid of that. Good.
Ready. On vector. All clear.
Oh my god. I just saw a huge amount of them coming in that way. I'm gonna have to ferry up a bunch of troops. And we need to make more, but we're out of gold.
What do you need? We'll hold here.
So is this in reach of a... Yeah, this
We're
is...
listening.
Just get to there. We'll get on the... I've barely got the gold to do it, actually. I actually don't have the gold to do it, to actually take a shuttle. Interesting.
Ready. Received.
Now we could trade. Let's just trade to get some money.
How is Arrakis treating you?
Pretty good. Let's see. Oh my god, you're not giving me a very good exchange rate. What else? Oh, you like intel, actually. Let's just keep the plascrete. Maybe I'll give you intel instead. I don't feel the need to use as much intel right now. We've got loads of operations. Yeah, she gives a lot, actually, in exchange for intel. Let's go with 950. See if she'll take that deal. Awesome. Okay, well, money's fine now, so let's just quickly then say shuttle. And fly up here. We're going to have to defend against this incursion. And with that money, we can just bolster the what's it called? The militia here and defend a lot better. This gets the benefit of... Huh. I don't see it, actually. Oh, no, the unit will get the benefit of the power, right? Yes, good. Alright, we're going to have our last little battle of the episode, and then that's going to probably have to be it. Just trying to see what else should we get. Don't know. Influence production, I suppose, would be good. I like doubling down on tech. It's expensive, though. That's why we keep running out of money. Alright, they're coming in. Coming in hot.
Awaiting command, as you command.
What could we do as well, actually? Poison the reserves. Increase the supply drain and prevent army's health regeneration of opponents. Let's do that. Reduce the enemy unit's power in the region. Let's also do that. Let's run out to fight them. That's going to weaken them heavily. They're going to start draining supply. Can't see their supply, actually, but it should start draining it. So we can see negative 20% power, negative 50%. So we can see it affecting there. So that's on the region, and that's on the unit. That's where I made a mistake before when I was looking at what was on the region but wasn't on the units. We're suffering a water deficit. That's all right. We'll just cut off the water to one of the sieges. Let's see. Are we trading with this one? We'll cut off the knowledge. And we're in a deficit for fuel as well, actually. What does a fuel deficit do? Harvester gathering rate is reduced. Oh, shit.
On duty, with honor. Awaiting command.
Are my other troops flown in? Oh, they're on the way. Look at this. Look at this. Holy crap. 4 more troops there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here. 6. This is everything they have. That's like 10 units. They can't really have much more than that. What a battle. Oh my days. I can't get over that. What is up? What is up with them? They really have a... They're really hell-bent on taking me out here. Or taking this town. Why can't I see the towns? That's weird. Oh, I know why. I've turned it off down here. Yeah, basically I just want to get building somewhere where we can put fuel down. Now fuel, you make more fuel in this region, don't you? Yeah, did I build fuel actually here? I didn't. So we'll expand this and build fuel once the attack is over, and that should be fine. My units are pretty much fine. Don't think I lost one. We're getting low on the Warden. I can't move that unit. Suffers panic when they're under 50% health. That's why. Heavy militia. Oh, sorry. That's the garrison. That's the garrison. My bad. That's the unit I want to select. They've got the same symbol, just different background. Alright, that's all fine. That's all well and good. Let's just supply drop here. Let these guys heal a bit faster. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything now. So combat, rebellion underway. Oh crap. Damn. We're gonna have to cut off the water again to the siege here. That water that it gives us back means we can recruit 2 more units down here. And hopefully when they get done we can go and attack and try to stall that place before we have to rush back to it. Now did they do that to me? Was that a... Hey, we just reached 10,000 hegemony. Nice. How I envy these the Carafia tribal chiefs who impulsively seek to expand their colonies, never asking themselves how they could ever defend such a large and undefended territory. Well, I'm trying my best to defend it right now. And to be honest, I think we're actually doing a good job. We just healed all our units so rapidly. Good thing we had all those operations all saved up. And we could always have done the ceasefire if we needed to just completely stop it. That's basically it. They just got this other unit left now. Alright, let's just check other things. The Landsraad vote. How many days? We got 4 days. Let's just continue with this and I'll do that in the next one. That's going to be it. We don't even need to chase anymore. So now what we need to do is get in here, get on a plane, and go south. Get on a shuttle, rather. Go south and deal with the rebellion. We can fly right down here. And we're also making 2 troops as well. So we should get there just in time. It's so close, though. Oh my god, they didn't all do it. 100 gold. Let's go.
On duty.
How can I
Wants to
help?
make a deal. 300 plascrete and some influence for gold and intel. No, thank you. How about you just stop attacking me? That'd be a start.
On duty. Let's go.
Damn, yeah, I don't think we're going to make it in time. We're going to have to probably retake the town. It's so close, though. That's a hell of a big setback, though. Our economy does, you know, relies on that town pretty heavily. So basically, rebellions ignore garrisons. There's no garrison here anyway, so that's my bad. But yeah, rebellions ignore it. And like I said, if you have all your troops in one place, it seems like rebellions occur in the other places. There's no statistic to track unrest that you can see. And I know that if you play Harkonnen and you do oppression, it's like a little button here for oppression, it'll say 2% increased chance of unrest and rebellion or something like that. So I know that there is a metric somewhere, but I don't know how we actually stop it from happening. And then I can't take this town now because they've just been recently freed. So all these ships are coming in, they're just going to land here. There's nothing I can even do for a while. So we'll send these guys back up north. And I'll start sending units around the place again, just to spread back out the armies. The economy's good and everything. We just need to build the fuel cell here. Oh, I need to build it there, actually. Whoops. I'll have to wait until we get more. But yeah, we'll build a fuel cell here. That'll give us a bunch. We could build it in both, really, if you wanted to. So we'll sort that out in the next episode. It's going to have to be it for this one. Heavy battles between the two. They're recruiting units left, right, and center, by the way. So that's still not going to stop. So we have to just continue, keep the economy going, and hold them off while we're doing that. This defensive region has worked out really, really well, though, and we'll have to get more operations. We've got a good amount of intel, and we got to check then the Landsraad Council. So lots to do. Edge of your seat stuff. Although we are blazing ahead. That's probably why, you know, we're being attacked so heavily. We have 1,300 lead on the smugglers at the moment. So we'll see how that all shakes out. Thank you guys very much for watching. Remember, fear is the mind killer if you want to earn a copy of DUNE Spice Wars. Alright, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching, and remember, if you want to support this series directly, you can click the join button to become a channel member. Doing so will get your name in the credits, as well as loyalty badges and emotes to use in the comments. If you don't see the join button, it means the video has been copyright claimed, but you can still join from the channel page on desktop. You can also link your account to our Discord to get a special role on there that will give you access to the Senate House and a few other perks.